Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. About 2 weeks ago, I did a video on the removal, I guess, secret removal of Kentucky's constitutional carry bill that was seemed to be a slam dunk case for Kentucky. If you haven't seen it, right above my head is floating a card. Click on that and you can watch that video. I'm going to parlay right into this one. So within the last week or two, it was within a couple days to a week of that bill being removed, another bill was filed for constitutional carry in Kentucky. A link to that will be in the description. It's HB 316. And if you live in Kentucky, it's a quick read. It's 7 pages. Check it out. It was submitted to the House in Kentucky on February 13th. On the 15th, it was submitted to the Judiciary Committee in the House in Kentucky, obviously. But what happened next was curious to me. And if you live in Kentucky, or you used to live in Kentucky, you know somebody in Kentucky, I'm going to ask you to fill us in on this, because some of this is, well, let's just say it's different, okay? Check it out. On February 27th, 2 short days ago, there were 6 amendments filed to this bill. So anytime I see 6 amendments filed to a bill that has been considered a slam dunk, obviously, inquiring minds want to know what's going on. So I'm going to give you a quick gist of these 6 amendments that were filed. Now again, I don't live in Kentucky, don't know anybody personally from Kentucky, been there a couple times, but I don't know if this is something done to strengthen the chances of this bill or to undermine this bill, because the way I see it, it could do either way. Now the first one is HFA 1, House Floor Amendment 1, and that is going to create a new section of KRS Chapter 335B, which is where their gun laws are, I guess, to require that a handgun be provided to each person who is granted a professional license from the state. And I have links to these too, so you can read them. They'll be down there as well. A professional license from the state. So, say you become a state building inspector. They're going to give you a gun? If you become a professional, say, a JP, they're going to give you a gun? I don't know. I might become a professional something or other in Kentucky. Hopefully they're good guns. So you can see where I have some skepticism there. Is this legit? Where are they going to have the funding for all these guns? But wait, it gets better. Or worse, depending on what you think this could do to the bill. House Floor Amendment 2, and these are all submitted by M. Marzian, M-A-R-Z-I-A-N. Don't know who it is. But amended, that's the second one we're talking about, HFA 2. It's going to amend KRS 186.490 to require that handguns be provided to any person acquiring a commercial driver's license or an operator's license. Operator's license. Driver's license, or a construction operator's license, or both. A CDL license? Now, I have a CDL license. DOT regulations strictly forbid carrying of a firearm inside of a CDL vehicle. So Kentucky's going to issue you one if you have a CDL. I don't know what to make of this. We'll see, I guess. I'm sure somebody watching this is going to fill us in. So keep an eye on the comment section, everybody. HFA 3, the third one, is going to amend KRS 213.046 to require that a handgun be provided to each parent and child upon the registry and certification of a live birth. So if you want to add to your collection, just keep having kids. Oh man, I'd have 4 beautiful handguns right now if I lived in Kentucky. But it's, I don't know, man. It kind of sounds too good to be true. But we'll see. The fourth one, HFA 4, is going to amend KRS 199.570 to require the Cabinet for Health and Family Services to provide a handgun to each adoptive parent and the adoptive child when a new birth certificate is issued. So, a birth certificate is issued. So if you have a baby, you adopt a baby, they're going to give the parents a gun and the baby a gun? I mean, how are you going to teach a 2-month-old sight alignment and trigger squeeze? I don't know, man. I don't know, like I said, if this is going to help or hurt the case, or if this just is some, I don't know. The next one, the fifth one, HFA 5. Amend KRS 402.100 to require the county clerks provide handguns to each party named on an application for marriage license. So if you're going to get married, we're going to give you a gun. If you have a kid, we're going to give you a gun. If you adopt a kid, we're going to give you a gun. If you get a driver's license, we're going to give you a gun. If you get a CDL, we're going to give you a gun. And this is, think of how many guns. I would have a freaking arsenal just off my life so far if I lived in Kentucky under this bill. This is amazing. And the last one, number 6, HFA 6, is going to amend KRS 382.110 to require county clerks to provide a handgun to each signatory to a recorded mortgage or deed. So not only are we going to give you a gun if you get married, if you have a kid, adopt a kid, get a license to drive, maybe a CDL, get a professional license, like get a job. Now we're going to give you one if you buy property, buy a house. And this is, I don't know, man. I'm not sure. I know Kentucky has certain dense populous areas and some that are extremely rural. I don't know if this is an attempt to like bring every Constitution lover to the state, because this could work. But I mean, I guess like you can say I'm skeptical on this one. So right now, as of the 27th, that's where it stands. It was in the Judiciary Committee in the House in Kentucky, and these amendments were filed officially on the 27th. Let me know what you guys and gals think. I don't know. I don't know what to say, I guess. I'm at a loss for words, and you guys know that doesn't happen a lot. Check it out. Thumbs up if you like this type of information. Subscribe if you haven't already. Until we see each other again. This is Jared from Guns and Gadgets, hoping that this type of bill from Kentucky goes everywhere in this country. Until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, and carry one of the free guns Kentucky's giving out. Take care, everybody.